In 1949, I was about to get married and I decided to build a house for myself and my bride. Before we got finished with it, I had a chance to sell it. I used that money then to start building another house. And next thing you know, I had an opportunity to build some duplexes. And I guess by accident, that's how I started the construction business.
For 75 years, Nabholz has been redefining what it means to be a construction company, always innovating and evolving to meet our clients' needs.
Nabholz started out as a construction company. That's all we did. In the early 50s, my grandfather saw a need that wasn't being met in our market. So he opened our mill shop, which turned out to be a really smart move. We've replicated that over and over since then. Today, that service diversity is the cornerstone of our business model. Anytime we see a client's needs that aren't being met, we adjust to meet those needs if we can.
That's why we've become expert millwrights, riggers, and machinery installers. We're energy experts, finish carpenters, cabinet makers, and concrete specialists. We build highways, install solar panels, manufacture rail equipment, and so much more. As we look forward to the next 75 years, there are some things that will never change. Our commitment to grow our people is stronger than ever. From apprentice and leadership programs to a laser-like focus on safety, we're giving every Nabholz employee the tools and opportunities to build successful, fulfilling careers.
In 1973, we started the Nabholz Carpentry Apprenticeship Program as a launchpad for what we call Nabholz University. Here we are 50 years later and it's still going strong, and we're always looking for new ways to grow those programs.
Bob Nabholz used to say construction is a people business, and he made that an integral part of the Nabholz culture.
In the early 70s, when OSHA didn't have any regulations and construction was a very dangerous industry, Bob actually hired a full-time safety director to make sure Nabholz employees could go home safely at the end of each workday.
And when it comes to serving our clients, Nabholz has never compromised on quality, value, or integrity, and we never will.
Bob always said that if his company ever stopped operating with integrity, he wanted his name taken off the door. He set that bar high, and I truly believe he'd be proud to see what his little company has become.
As we grow, we remain deeply committed to continuing Bob's legacy of building our communities by always giving back to the towns we live and work in, and acting responsibly and sustainably in everything we do.
Bob started the Nabholz Charitable Foundation in 1987 because he wanted to make sure that no matter what happened to the company, whether we succeeded or failed, we could still give back to our community. It's just as important to us now.
What's really cool is how willing and eager our employees are to give their own time, their own money, their own skills to really make a difference in our communities.
We're looking forward to the next 75 years of innovating and growing.
Innovation at Nabholz isn't just about trendy technology. It's about discovering new ways to tackle challenges and empowering every employee to help us imagine a better way.
To drive that growth, we're continuing to promote our industry, shining a light on the rewarding career opportunities in the trades.
In the trades industry right now, high school students are the future for us. For those students who don't want to go to college, they can still have a very successful career in the trades industry and make just as much money as they can going to college. They are the wave of the future for us.
Every day, we take steps to fulfill our purpose to grow our people, serve our clients, and build our communities. And we're looking forward to continuing that progressive legacy for the next 75 years.